Good evening. We are on August 22nd, 2021. We are going to be speaking with Ronnie Trutwein, who used to be known who used to be known in North Point during his days there as Ronnie Trutwein. So he was in
That's
North Point.
right.
Thank you. He was in North Point from 1950 to 1957, and he now lives in Karst, which is in Germany, near Dusseldorf, towards the west. So we are around 10:30 a.m. here in Los Angeles and 7:30 p.m. there in Germany. So Ronnie, thank you for joining us for this interview. We appreciate your time, and it's so good to see you on the screen.
Yeah, me too. It's good to see you. I have never done Zoom before, but it seems to be quite well going.
We all have resorted to Zoom these days because of COVID, and we cannot meet each other.
That's right.
So I have some questions to ask of you, and the first one is, what was it like in Darjeeling during the time you were there?
And the school was very international. I don't think it's the same now. In our boarding department, we had over 30 nationalities. We had Tibetans, we had Bhutanese, we had Burmese, we had Thais, we had Germans, we had Czechs, we had Chinese, just to name a few. The students came from countries as distant as Tanzania, Tanganyika, I think it was at that time. The trips for the Tibetan students was quite adventurous. They had to go through mountain passes on horseback before coming to Darjeeling. The priests and brothers at that time were Canadians, Belgians, Americans. There were no lady teachers at all. And the priests were all really good personalities. I have fond memories of Father Stanford, Father Abraham, Father Van Walligan, whom you know, Brother Quinn, whom you know, I think, too, Brother Udok, I don't think you know him.
I do. We do. He was there during our time in the 60s.
Ah, yeah. Good. That was something that is very original. You don't get that anywhere else. We have a lot of people coming from all over the world. And that is why we have also people we know all over the world.
Yes, yes, it's quite different these days. And our background there, where we had diverse cultural interactions, it helps us, I think, these days also to be a part of the international world.
Yeah.
That's great. So, Ronnie, another question for you is, how about you describing your most treasured memory in school?
Well, I wouldn't say there was one precious memory. There were a lot of memories. What the school offered was a variety of activities. Your free time was regulated. We had different houses, you remember? Fallon House, O'Neill, the Pelchen, yeah? And we had our football teams, our basketball teams, our sport events. You learned to play billiards, dish tennis, chess. You took part in boxing. That means you had really a lot of, let us say, new experiences that you don't get anywhere else, perhaps in another boarding school, but not where in a day school. Another institution was reading books before going to bed. That is why I have a love for reading books that I still read today. And now that I have more free time, I'm reading a lot of books. Did you know that the father of William Bush, in his president time, read 100 books a year?
Ah.
So I don't think I can get to that level. But anyway, you see that books, you have a contact to persons who are really knowledgeable, and you can talk. Let's say you don't talk to them, but you have contact with them through their books. And another memory that I have was taking part in the yearly plays. I don't know whether you had that at your time. Every year there was a play staged by the students, and that was really great. I remember the play Tons of Money, in which I played the main part. It was directed by Father Abraham, and he told us we had to learn not only our part, but the part of the other main character as well. The other main character was Kishore Gandhi. And I remember during the play, we switched to our roles because we were playing another role because we had learned his part as well. But anyway, these are memories, of course, that will stay on, and it's going to influence your life for the years to come.
Yes, such good memories, and I'm sure that you have so many more to share with us when you think really.
Yeah, a lot of anecdotes as well. Yeah.
The school did teach us elocution. They taught us also about acting, and not only that, we got the habit of reading books. And just like you, I read, but not as many books. But do you read in German or do you read in English?
No, I read both German and English.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Way ahead.
Because of course I've been living here since '67 here in Germany, and the problem is of course that when I speak English, a lot of German words keep coming in.
Yes, yes. Because German is.
I'm thinking in German, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you have a lot of experience.
What I remember as well were the debating clubs. Did you have that at your time as well?
Yes, we did.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great too.
And did you participate in any of those?
Yeah, I took part in debates. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
And it was really interesting how the Jesuits really could take, let's say, in debates, different positions. For example, when we debated against Cression School as boys, we had to take certain position. And when another school came, we had to take another positions. And the priests were able to do both positions in the debate. Teach us anyway how to tackle it.
Yeah, that really taught us how to see both sides of the coin, and I still remember those also. Well, I'm so happy that you're remembering all of those and sharing these experiences with us and all the other younger North Pointers all around the world.
Yeah, I wonder whether they have that as well, because the foreign priests are gone. Eh?
I think they still do. So Ronnie, I have one last question also for you. You are a great traveler. You love to travel, and you have joined almost every North Point global reunion since we started this in the year 2000 and 2001. So what drives you to join these reunions besides the fact you also love to travel?
Yeah, as you say, I love to travel, and I love to have contacts with different kinds of people. And these reunions do that. I get to travel to places I wouldn't have had gone to, and I've met people, students or men, younger than me, like you, for example. I never saw you in school, but I could have a contact with you, and also have contacts with people older than me, like in California. What was his name?
Emil?
Emil, yeah, Emil. I remember he going along with me to Canada in Montreal. Yeah, that was when I first met you. Yeah, that was the meeting in America, I suppose, right? Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it was in Toronto 10, 12 years ago.
Ah, it was in Toronto. Yeah, okay. There also I have a school friend in Toronto, Peter Pence. He was my classmate.
I've heard that name before. So that's nice that you have been a part and parcel of the North Point world even after you've left school, and you remember fondly your time and experiences in school, and that you're sharing these with us, Ronnie. We appreciate that very much, and your time is so valuable to us, and the experiences you shared with us. We want to really thank you for that.
Yeah, I thank you too, Ashok. That is a great idea. That perhaps younger students could see how precious this education in Darjeeling is and was.
Great, and we hope that we will meet again personally, physically, one of these days very soon. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay well for you and your family.
Yeah. Okay. Same to you, Ashok.